We are celebrating Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month for May. And tonight, we continue our Culture Conversation series, speaking with 3 social media creators using their platforms to amplify AAPI voices and culture. ABC's Ashan Singh sat down with some of the OG creators on YouTube who have paved the way for a new generation of content creators on TikTok and what their success means for representation online.
I don't like when you walk around the house with just your underpants on.
Growing up in the 2000s, it was YouTube that first gave a space to create and share content.
5 and...
The earliest users making silly videos at home.
Nope, I'm definitely not a straight-A student.
Lip syncing to songs, creating how-to demos, and recording makeup tutorials.
Could you believe in those early days that this could be more than a hobby?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I think it was purely, I truly just loved creating. And, you know, when you build a little community, you want to continue to feed them, right? You want to continue to inspire them.
I feel like in those early days, a lot of the creators were more accidental creators that kind of either chose to step up to the plate or chose to let it like fizzle out. The people that kind of leaned into it, they turned themselves into businesses.
The platform opening an avenue for many Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders to be seen.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Starting with OG YouTubers like Philip Wang.
Josh, this is Alex. Alex, Josh.
Hi. Oh! And Chriselle Lim, who held the door open for a new generation of TikTok creators, like Drew Afwalo.
I never planned on ever becoming a content creator, ever. And when it started, I did it just for fun. Like, I did it because it made me laugh, and I like to make other people laugh.
So when you guys first were introduced to YouTube, did you realize how it was going to flip the script for media moving forward?
I didn't. I definitely didn't. I don't know about you.
Same. I think for me, I just saw it as another internet tool that could be helpful in just making more stuff. So we had no idea that it could shift culture as much as it has, right? And create those opportunities for Asian
I also think that's one of the main reasons why you see a lot of amazing Asian creators, because we were not represented and still not as much. So we use these digital platforms as our main platforms, right? And I think through that, you know, our audiences were like, oh, she looks like me, he looks like me, I can do that too, right? This is where we were.
It allowed us to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
It opened the world and opened all of us to a lot more opportunities and to show that there is this talent that would not have had any opportunity to showcase themselves if it had to go through the traditional system that gatekeeps and has that red tape there.
Drew, take me back to the jump for you. When YouTube was introduced,
Yeah.
where were you?
Probably like seventh, 8th grade is probably. I've watched both your videos.
What?
I actually you used to make videos about breakups, like how to get over breakups.
Yeah.
They're like short films.
Yeah.
I showed my girlfriends in college. She was going through a breakup. I said, girl, you need to watch this.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, don't even ask me about my day.
And I used to watch your fashion videos too.
It's a full circle moment, guys.
Did you learn how to tie a scarf? Yeah.
You taught me how to tie a scarf.
Oh, amazing.
What did y'all's parents think?
My parents have always been very supportive of everything I want to do. I had like a time frame when it really started kicking off. They were like, all right, like till the end of the year, let's
It's
see
always
how
a
it
time
goes.
frame.
Yeah,
I think
right?
this is a parenting strategy or
no,
something.
Truly. And it made me work harder.
You are one of the only Samoan
Yeah.
content creators that are out there. Really, do you feel like you're on an island when it comes to the to the community and what you stand to represent and the community that you got to put on your back?
I feel a lot of pressure, but I also feel proud to be like one of the first, like to really walk through the door and just hold it open for other people. I feel like the same way you guys have like paved this new path for your community, that's kind of how I feel about mine, and that makes me feel good.
Man, I got chills. Like, it's like it really is like really encouraging to see like the next generation. When you said leaving the door open, like that's totally how I feel too about like it can't stop with us.
I feel like you guys didn't realize what the heck y'all were doing when you started doing it. Like, it was like, you didn't realize the path you were trailblazing, whereas Drew's probably pretty cognizant of it at the time.
Yeah.
I remember when we first moved to LA after graduating and we attended some like film festivals or we were getting invited to speak at schools, definitely felt this agenda that was being put on us of like, hey, you guys are representing Asian Americans. Wait, I don't even understand what I'm getting into. I don't understand the
I didn't
environment.
ask for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and we're both parents, too.
that too now.
And so I think we have a sense of responsibility for the next generation coming up. Leave the door open, as you said. Everyone has, you know, a seat at the table.
I like building such a strong community because it's so hard to get in the door otherwise. You almost have to make your own door and go in through it. A lot of times if you cut off a white audience, like you may not make it in mainstream if they don't like you. So like having other POC representation has been able to open the door for me as well.
So what do you guys think we can do with the big piece of fabric with 2 large holes in it?
From YouTube videos to fashion blogging, Lim has transitioned over to TikTok, gaining 2.8 million followers, and now owns 2 successful companies.
Coming into the world of YouTube and Instagram, that was very intentional for me because I always knew that I never had those role models. I always looked up to the blonde hair, blue-eyed girl and wanted to look like her. I put on extra makeup to like have bigger eyes and lighter hair, dyed my hair. So I knew that if I had this platform which was growing fast early on, that I had to represent me and my culture. Obviously, I wanted a diversified following, but naturally, my following really started off with Asian girls that looked exactly like me.
I think it's about that time.
For Wang, Wong Fu Productions started off as a class video project, but now reaches over 3.2 million subscribers on YouTube and is a leading independent Asian American digital company.
Everybody needs to stay completely calm.
Do you guys feel like you're in the mainstream now? Has it ever hit you just how big you guys actually are?
It's crazy to see that there's a next generation or there's young people that grew up saying, oh, I don't want to be a TV star, I want to be a content creator. I want to or I'm in the industry of film, Hollywood, whatever, because of you. Like there's, you know, actors and directors out there that said they watched Wong Fu and like that's what made them think that they could do it.
For me, I'm just really, really proud of the work that we've done in the beginning. The fact that others can have really awesome careers through watching our videos. I mean, for me, that's like the proudest thing.
Afwalo has gained 8 million followers on TikTok in just the past 2 years, catapulting her to a spot hosting on the Oscars red carpet.
And you started speaking Samoan. I didn't even know you were speaking Samoan.
She now has her own podcast.
Sorry, got another one. Let's see, another one, last one, sorry. When I find myself in spaces I never thought I would be, the Oscars is a great example. Like, they reached out to me to host for them, which is like crazy. For my Spotify exclusive show, when I got the billboard on the Reef, I took my whole family to go see it. And like, we were looking at it and my whole family was so emotional because last names are really important to us. My dad's last name's on the billboard, that's crazy. I feel very grateful that I get to platform my own culture in a way that's never really been seen before in the world of social media. That's cool that I get to see someone that doesn't look like every other white person you see in media. I get to see them create something. I get to see them express themselves through art and be seen for something that has nothing to do with what they look like, right? It's just purely just for the love and passion of creating art.
Our thanks to Ashan for that. And you can see more of our Culture Conversation series in the coming weeks in a full special airing May 24th.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.